Turn on a personal computer anywhere, and Microsoft probably wrote its instructions, the software. 90% of the world's PCs have the Microsoft operating system. Within the next few months, the judge may conclude that in order to curb Microsoft's power and stimulate competition, the company should be split up, divided into 2 or more companies. In the meantime, consumers are talking. There's mixed opinion on the judge's ruling, but no clear consensus on how it will affect them directly.
I think at this time, Microsoft has actually been something that has been beneficial to most people, Microsoft and Microsoft products.
Yeah, I think their position in having the operating system for all computers has given them a lot of power, and that they have used it in a monopolistic way to compete unfairly with other software manufacturers.
Bill Barker is a personal finance analyst at the Motley Fool, which provides financial information for the 2 million computer users who visit its website each month. Well, what's today here, Bill? When you strip it all away, here's 200-odd pages, a court's opinion in Washington, D.C. What's all this mean?
What all this means, the findings of fact mean, is that a judge who listened to 12 months of testimony and legal argument, written legal argument, has decided that Microsoft is a monopoly when it comes to a specific area, which is operating systems on Intel-based computers. And that's a big market. You know, this whole office runs on Intel-based chips and computers, and I think most people are probably intuitively aware that Microsoft has all of that market to itself.
On the Motley Fool's computer bulletin board, about 500 people a day recently have been expressing their views on the Microsoft case. Analyst Bill Barker.
They're mad at the government because they think this is going to hurt Microsoft. So a lot of people have taken the time to write in, and I think that colors their view.
They're worried about Microsoft's stock price, which has skyrocketed in recent years, making Microsoft the world's biggest company. Microsoft stock has made its chairman, Bill Gates, at 44, the world's richest person. Not surprisingly, he disagrees with the judge's ruling.
We think that there's certainly got to be a way to resolve it that's fair to Microsoft, fair to the government, and most of all, fair to consumers.
Has Microsoft restrained innovation and harmed consumers? Joel Klein, the U.S. Assistant Attorney General who argued the case, has no doubt that it has.
Microsoft is a monopolist, and it engaged in massive anti-competitive practices that harmed innovation and limited consumer choice. This is truly an important victory for America's consumers and for the American economy. It shows once again that in America, no person and no company is above the law.
Constitutional law scholar Robert Levy, now at Washington's Cato Institute, thinks the Clinton administration should not have gone after Microsoft.
Microsoft is a whole different world. Microsoft has its monopoly because it created products that consumers were willing and indeed eager to go out and buy at the prices that Microsoft was offering, and with preference for those products over those that were being offered by others in the business.
It will be months and perhaps years before the Microsoft case is resolved. By then, says legal scholar Levy, the computer industry will have changed so much the government will have pulled back from what he regards as its misguided attempt to apply antitrust laws to a fast-moving technology. For now, the stock market has responded in a surprisingly restrained manner to the Microsoft ruling. Even with the threat of a breakup hanging over the company, in the days just after the decision, Microsoft stock was down only slightly.